Uh-oh.
Has reported that Shannon Sharpe's lawyer did reveal that he did try to give this Jane Doe, and we're not saying her name even though they've said her name,
Yes, yes, yes.
at least $10 million during mediations that occurred within the last month or so.
I will say that is stupid.
So she appeared to be thinking about it and then suddenly, without warning, walked away from the offer. He said it was a big surprise to us when suddenly this case was filed without any advance warning. So she was offered a payout. Now, how does that look on Shannon Sharpe's behalf? Because I know when this originally broke, people were like, he's innocent. She's trying to get money. She's this, she's that. She got offered $10 million. They confirmed that.
Yeah.
And you can look at it two ways. Is it $10 million because he knows that more is coming and he's in the wrong? Or is it $10 million because you don't want somebody to file anything at all and you want it to just go away?
I think it's $10 million because he knows that they did some crazy stuff,
Right.
whether it was consensual or not.
It
But
doesn't
I
look
think
good.
he knows that she's able to spin it the way she's spinning
And
it.
then I think the narrative is also about how young she is and how
Yeah.
young she looks.
Yeah, she looks very young.
You know, she
She's-
was 19 at the time
Yeah.
and he was 54.
Yeah, that $10 million was a cover up, but also
So while that's legal, it's also, ooh, what are you doing?
it doesn't look good on him. But
so I'm
she
sure
should have
he
took the
wouldn't
$10 million.
I'm sure he wouldn't want people to have known about that. And now
Exactly.
everyone knows because he's also in the middle of negotiating this huge contract.
Yeah.
They're saying $100 million and he's on ESPN. And so we'll see what's going to end up happening. She's also releasing phone calls and
She's
things that are
letting all the
recorded.
tea
There
out.
is supposedly a videotape that could potentially come out, and Shannon Sharpe tried to prepare us for that tape getting released. He also did put out this video of himself denying these allegations and saying that he plans to sue her for defamation.
This is a shakedown. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down.
So wait, are we getting a 10-minute little spicy tape?
Maybe. And Tony Busby said on social media, on the one hand, Mr. Sharpe and his lawyers claim the case filed by Jane Doe is meritless. Yet on the other hand, they now have disclosed that Mr. Sharpe offered Jane Doe $10 million in writing not to file her lawsuit. TMZ has reported that Shannon Sharpe's lawyer did reveal that he did try to give this Jane Doe, and we're not saying her name even though they've said her name.
Yes, yes, yes.
At least $10 million during mediations that occurred within the last.
Uh-oh.
All right. So basically, Shannon Sharpe is getting sued for $50 million. It's an OnlyFans model that he was dealing with. I think she was 20 at the time.
19. Get it right.
It doesn't matter. She grown. Who gives a fuck?
It don't give a fuck.
Huh?
It do give a fuck. It do.
Anyway, can you let me introduce the goddamn topic first? Sir?
I will. But get into she 19. That 1 year make a big difference.
Can you not cut me out? Rick?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so again, she accused him of sexual assault and some other things. Suing for $50 million. It's rumored, it's alleged that he offered her 10. It's a lot going on, man. So I'm gonna start off with Rich since you cut me off. Go ahead.
Okay.
Your thoughts on it.
My thoughts is fuck him. He wrong. He dead motherfucking wrong. Let me say something. I'm not saying he took nothing.
What is he wrong about? For the audience,
I'm going there. I'm going to tell you. He wrong for putting himself in that situation. See what I'm saying? You got to be careful when you put your mouth on people. I remember the same black man went hard on all those NFL players when they made mistakes. He said, you got to watch your back. You can't do this. He talked about Zion like a dog because he was messing with a girl. Then he went over here and did this here. But God dog it, listen, God sit high, but he look low. They say that's what I heard. So he got to be careful. Even Monique came on this show and say, hey, brother, leave them little young white girls alone to get you an old bitch to rub your feet and feed you. I watched her say that. I watched Cat Williams say, hey, after this thing, they coming for you. You better be ready. The whole time he's sitting there, big hunky, chunky, unky. I'm not doing nothing, but you're fucking on this white girl. Let me explain something. Ain't no white America gonna let that big black man be fucking on this little 19-year-old girl. If he didn't, he finna be railroaded. I'm just telling you. Then he offered money. Come on, man. You know, I'm not.
Allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly. Ain't no allegedly. His lawyers backed that up and said we did make an offer, and she just came out of nowhere. You just read it where they said the lawyer said,
"Sir, can I make some money first before they kill the show?"
I gotta be allegedly, his lawyer said that she offered money. They offered, but it's okay, brother. I'm just saying, I wish him the best, but you gotta be careful when you're putting your mouth on people. That's all I be telling people. When you going hard on people, be careful. And I'm saying that because I'm not going hard on Shannon. I watched him go hard on athletes over there with Skip, over there with goddamn it, over there with Stephen A. now. And all this come back to bite him on the ass. Because all he had to do was fight his desires. He in too good a position. It ain't like he did it at 30. That nigga did that at 54, man. My age. I know I ain't gonna go mess with a 19. He got a daughter 30-something. Come on, man. I ain't saying it's wrong legally, but it's wrong morality for the person that you claim you to be. Now, if you one of them old bullshit ass niggas and we look, oh yeah, he said fuck a young bitch. We didn't get that from Shannon. He was upstanding. He was, I'm this, I'm that. No, you a nigga, man. You a nigga. And what happened was,
let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, so, and just answer the question. It's conversational purposes only.
Yes, yes, sir.
Is fucking a 20-year-old illegal?
19-year-old?
Okay, 19. Is that illegal? Yes or no?
Not by American law.
Okay, so it's not illegal.
Not by American law.
Oh, hold on.
I'm just asking you a question. Not by American law.
Okay, cool. Next question. Is it illegal to fuck a white girl in 2025?
Not by American law.
Here we go. You know what I'm saying? See what I mean? You see what I mean? But let me carry on. Let me go on.
Not by American law, not legal.
Okay. We can you want to play the game? We can play it. The world watching. You see what you're doing. So
I'm not playing. I'm telling you a fact. It's not by American law.
I don't want to start this too early, Rich. I get it.
We're not starting, but I'm just saying. Think about this here. You really think them white Klansmen okay with him fucking that white girl?
Okay, look. I'm gonna say
I'm cool with that. We don't run shit. White people run shit at the end of the day.
I cannot do that. Not every goddamn conversation. We can't do that. Every conversation on every fucking show gonna go to race? No. We gotta stop that shit, bro.
They white and they black though. It's white and black. I can't do if it ain't no race, it ain't no conversation.
It's dick and pussy. That's what it is.
That's what you wanted to be now. You didn't say that about Puffy and Jigga. Y'all thought Puffy did it.
I didn't think he did shit. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying America public, how they swing.
I'm not American, nigga. This is me, right?
Okay. Well, I'm glad to know you're not American. Okay. So do that. I'm going with you. Keep going. You're not American, so the law don't go with you. I got you, American. You're not American. You okay.
Yo go quality.
All right. So what my man Rick said here will get me when you say he's put on this standard, we think of him as this person when he went on the Skip show and he said this about that person, and we held him to his word. And now, because he's in this situation, he now looks like he's not the person that he made himself out to be, right? Exactly. So when I hear that, I feel like that's something that's wrong with us. We shouldn't have ever put him on no pedestal. He's a man just like every other man in this world. And despite whatever he said, because your mouth will tell me everything that you want me to believe, your actions gonna tell me everything that's the truth. So because he wants us to believe that he was this guy that was such a great guy and wouldn't do this here, this don't shock me at all. Now, what he did is not illegal. There's nothing wrong with what he did. This is a woman that I think they both was doing what they did. I sense a little bit of upsetness from her part, so maybe now we want to start looking to get back. And this is something that typically young people, when they don't want to hold accountability, will do. They'll look to get back at you when they're trying to get something from you. So that's kind of how I see it with that. But I never put him on no pedestal. I've never put no man on no pedestal. So they're human, just like me.
Yeah. So before we go to trust, let me say this, right? So then these are my thoughts, and you all rich could debate it when I'm done, right? So here's my thing. Let's say, and you can use me for example. Let's say I'm known to be a poor asshole. Let's say I'm just known to be a shitty ass person. Like just ain't nice, not cool. Let's say I'm a shitty ass asshole of a hypocrite. And let's say I don't practice what I preach. Does that mean I'm justified in being falsely accused of shit?
Absolutely not.
No. So
you're just an asshole. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with being an asshole.
Hold on, Rock. You are a host of a show, and you can't form an opinion that girl is lying. You want to have females on your show. You just said what did you just say? What did you say?
Question. I didn't say it was her. I said if I was an asshole hypocrite, does that justify me being falsely accused? I didn't say she lied.
You don't have to say that. I did not say she lied. You made excuse me. You said falsely accused. We're talking about Shannon and the girl.
But I didn't say she. I used me as a hypothetical example.
But you're talking about that though. That's what I'm saying.
I know that, but that doesn't mean
you're talking about. So you're saying that
an example, sir.
But you're saying that she.
It doesn't matter.
You're saying that she hypothetical. You're saying that she putting something on him.
No, you cannot put words in a grown man's mouth. Rick.
I think
you just said that.
I think I said that.
What you said? Who somebody said
it? I think I said it when I said I don't believe that he did anything wrong, because nothing that I heard
there we go.
was wait, but nothing that I heard from the interview that we just saw said that he did anything wrong. The girl was 19. That is of legal age. Despite him being 54 and her being 19, the age gap does not matter. The fact of the matter is she is of legal age, and she chose to do what she chose to do. He also chose to do it too. So there's two parties that consent in what they wanted to do.
Hey, let me help y'all out.
Go ahead.
None of that has nothing to do with anything. I ain't talking about age or color, or nothing. If you stop, I'm going somewhere, brother. You want. Go ahead. You want to get excited? I'm trying to stay calm. You say it's too early, so I'm gonna stay here. Listen, what I'm saying is, in the mix of having intercourse, and you're with a lady, you have to understand if she say stop in the middle of that, I don't care if you in her and you let her start. Mike Tyson ate a bitch pussy and she told him he could, and that he got charged for rape. I don't care. In the middle of that act, if she say anytime I don't want this big back nigga on me, stop, and he kept going and she say he did, all he have to do is say I had sex with her, and he didn't say that. So now the point gonna be to prove that she didn't tell him I don't like this. See, now that's a big back and forth. That's why he was trying to give 10 million, because he's not going to win that, because a woman can stop you at any time. If you touch her on the shoulder or touch her breast, that's called sexual assault. I'm not just talking. I'm telling y'all, these are facts. So a woman has more power than you think. In the mix of her okaying that, I'm just saying. So that's what I'm saying. So it ain't about the age or nothing. We got to figure out this. You know. I stop, brother. I'm just saying. That's a fact. You can look that up.
Okay, here's my argument, y'all. Here's my argument, right? This is my point. My point, my issue with this whole situation is that every time there's a situation between a man and a woman, even we know the woman gonna side with the woman, but even some men always find fault in the man. My whole point is this: We living in a world where this Me Too shit and feminist shit has gotten so bad, damn, a nigga can't breathe no more. Because even if we breathe on a bitch, oh, it's your fault. You shouldn't have breathed on her. At the end of the day, bro, it don't even matter how careful you are. Jigga got accused of rape by a bitch he never even fucking met.
And
so
Puffy,
how do you defend that?
Put Puffy name in there
Oh,
with
no,
that.
no, stop. He never met the bitch.
Puffy didn't either. Put that in now.
What point proven? I digress. Fuck out of here. Nigga can't live?
No, you can't. Shit, you know?
Yeah, man, this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, they need to start holding these bitches accountable for being comfortable at falsely accusing niggas to get a bag.
And you're not going to win that.
When the nigga found not guilty.
Rock, it's not going to happen. Rock, it's not going to ever happen because
you can't say that, nigga.
It's not, because this is what the problem is, Rock.
You don't know.
Rock, you don't know. Let me help you out, player.
I didn't
I'm going to help you out. If I say, you just told me, I just reversed it and said it back to you. Let me say this. The problem with everything is, if he wouldn't have fucked with a 19-year-old, he wouldn't have.
She could have been 30-year-olds.
Stop. We cool with it. Could have been a 50 or 100-year-old. What I'm saying,
I'm not gonna. Hey,
her first conversation was him. Excuse me. If you saw the text he sent from his phone, the first thing she said was, "Put some of that baby juice in me." I want that big black bitch to have a baby. I want a big black baby. That's what she was texting that nigga. And if you don't see that is the trick talk, she trying to trick you. And when he wouldn't give her a baby, I'm sure she said, "Hey, I'm gonna file rape charges on your ass," because she was trying to get him. Because she told him, "You're gonna be stuck with me for life."
At this point,
see what I'm saying is he saw that.
One mic at a time.
He saw that and he kept going.
God damn.
Well, shit, you was talking over me, player. You talking over me. I'm just telling you.
You gonna talk the whole show. Somebody gotta put the foot down.
Okay, put your foot down then. But what you're saying is rhetorical, because I'm just telling you, if you don't fuck around, listen, let me say something. And let me help you out, player. Trust, I know you're gonna back me up on this.
How you know everything, nigga?
I know he gonna back me up on this. Hey, Trust, watch this here, because I talk the truth. I'm telling you, his name is Truth, and I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell. That's you out of focus. Hey, keep this here, Trust. I'm saying this here.
Damn.
Trust is professional. If that man wanna buy him a shot of pussy, it's professionals where he wouldn't even have to go through that. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? It's like he a professional athlete. You have to get a professional so that shit don't happen. When you mess with people like that, that's what happens. That's all I'm saying.
With me for talk time. Stop it. God damn.
Go ahead.
You can't force yourself right on everybody. We can agree to disagree.
I'm not talking to you. I was asking Trust something, brother. That's you. Good going.
Look, here's what
Trust understand. All I'm saying is, if you want to buy pussy like he was doing, it's professionals and escort service that you can go and you can do. I'm just saying,
bro.
I'm just saying, if that's what you're doing.
Let me know when you finish.
Let me know when you start. I'm here with you. Let me know when you start.
I can't make this shit up, bro.
You don't have to. It's live in your face. I'm
real,
telling you.
But
it's real. It's real.
Yeah,
it's real.
Okay. But when it comes to conversations like this, we got to have some type of series in it too. Here's my point. Serious. Okay, let me say this. It's getting for us to get to the point to where a grown ass man, a grown ass single man who has a right to do whatever the fuck he wants to do legally. When it gets to the point to it's so bad to it's unsafe for us to even breathe on a bitch, you have to start attacking the opposite side, bro, because I'm sick and tired of us being blamed and at fault for fucking breathing. Okay, listen, it doesn't matter. Okay, he 50-something fucking a 19-year-old. Okay, but listen, bro, you can't force your way of life on another nigga. You can't do it. Everybody got a different lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? But it's funny though. I'm finna fuck y'all up. I'm finna drop some bars. How old a bitch gotta be to work at a strip club, nigga? Huh? Talk to me.
Depends on the state.
Thank you.
It depends on the state.
As early as 18.
Okay,
Guess what?
that mean?
You gonna tell them patrons they can't be 50 plus, nigga? Talk to me, nigga.
She was a professional.
I don't want to hear. Answer my question.
That young lady was not a professional.
Answer my question.
I just said that. I answered it earlier. I said all he had to do was go where the hoes
done,
at.
nigga. Point proven.
Go
nigga.
where the hoe. Ain't no point proving.
Oh, you're 50 years old. You can't come in the strip club, sir.
It's professionals in there. I'm saying he won't come in this situation he in.
Let me say this. Let me interject.
Shit.
Let me interject. Once you reach a certain status in life, you have to be more mindful of the steps you take.
Agreed.
Now, Joe Blow, who works the everyday 9-to-5 job, he can go fuck on whatever, and probably never have that type of problem.
Yes, sir.
But as far back as we can remember in history, men of money, wealth, and power have had these kind of problems arise in their life. This is nothing new.
Nothing new.
So Shannon Sharpe, being a man of wealth, has to be mindful of these type of situations.
But
you
Trust, here's my point. Here's my point, Trust. And here's the thing.
Let him land. Let him land.
No,
let him land, Rob. Let him land.
Shut the fuck up.
We got to have structure.
Sir, no,
let him land.
Kinfo, please stop it, bro. Stop it. Trust. Here's what I want to ask. First of all, I totally agree with all of y'all on the responsibility part, right? But here's my point. When you are in an environment where you are in a position and it's an incentive to get you, sometimes you can't stop it. He literally would have to just stop fucking bitches. He would literally have to be abstinent, because the minute you insert yourself in the female, you're at risk. That's all I'm saying, brother. You can only be so careful if you're going to indulge.
Man, I just say one thing, and I don't want to be disrespectful.
You already are. I need him to answer the question.
Okay.
Thank you. Go ahead, Trust. But that's all I'm saying, y'all.
Is only you saying it's only so much he can do.
It's on
because
what I'm saying is he would, in order for you to be 100, I can't even say 100% complete of not touching a woman, because Jay-Z was just accused and he had never met her. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Jay-Z was accused, but Jay-Z ain't offer no money either.
Hello.
I mean, I'm just saying it's all mentally, but I'm just saying.
Jay-Z.
But guess what? Hold on. But that's common. Because guess what? When you up that status, what you think? Wait a minute. What you think his lawyer fee start off retainer fee is? His retainer fee probably $1 million or $2 million. Sometimes it is cheaper to just get it out the way than actually fight it. It don't mean you guilty.
However, he has a brand to protect, though.
I know, and he was probably trying to protect it by saying, man, pay that shit off. It's gonna cost me more to fight the bullshit.
So if Shannon felt like he had any kind of fighting chance, I believe Shannon would have fought it.
But everybody different. So, and then sometimes you got to remember, your lawyer is your legal advisor. So he might.
So the lawyers looked at it and said,
yeah.
No, I'm not saying they said that. I'm saying sometimes you still have influence, and you do have to listen to the legal advisors, and sometimes the legal advisors have to listen to the person paying them. All I'm saying is bro, that you can't expect people to be spotless and not indulge and expect them not to get accused. It's in so many ways it's impossible. If you're going to indulge in the act of having sex, which he has a right to, be a grown single human being, You can't tell a nigga not to fuck, bro.
Can I say this right? I've been just trying to say one thing.
Look, I'm gonna say it. I'm sick of us. I'm sick of niggas always getting blamed this shit. I'm sick of blame that bitch for trying to fuck a nigga out his money.
Let me say this.
And then ironically, this is right while he about to get $100 million deal.
Let me say this, Rob.
Get the fuck out of here. That's the point. We always protect these bitches.
I fuck them hoes because I don't give a fuck about it. Let me say this though to you, Rob.
But you holding this nigga at fault.
Let me show you why. Let me show you why, Rob.
You can't
look. I'm finna say something. Can I say something, please?
Talk to the audience because you can't.
Please?
Convince me.
I'm not talking. I'm just respecting you because you're panel. Rock. This is what I'm saying, y'all. You know the problem. Quality. My brother, you there. Let me say this to you, brother.
I'm listening.
Let me say this, brother. You know our problem is with me. I'm an ugly guy. If I get 100 million tomorrow, I know these pretty bitches don't want me. I'm 55. I know a 19-year-old bitch don't want me. I got that much goddamn common sense. I ain't that pretty that I got something. Excuse me. Okay. All right. I'm understanding what
bringing age up in it, nigga. She legal.
But you have to because you talking about this.
That's not the argument. This ain't a morale discussion, nigga. This is a legal discussion.
I'm talking about a grown man who 50-some years old making this decision.
It don't matter.
You sick, dog. What I'm saying is,
I'm not here to discuss this.
You hear what I'm saying? Quality. What did he think he had to? What did he think he had to offer that young girl?
You moving the goalposts.
I'm not moving nothing. I'm talking fact. He thought he had money. He thought he had money. So now you mad because she wants some money? Are you mad because she wants some money and you offered that? That was the pretense of the relationship. She told you $25,000 to see her ass cheeks. And you said, I want them. I want you to lick my ass and turn me out. He said that. It's on his text. He sent that to the world himself that him and her said that. He trying to make it that it's consensual. I'm not cool. I'm not tripping on the consent.
Quality. Is that illegal?
It's not illegal.
I'm cool with legal.
And the point that we got,
I'm not saying none of this is legal. What I'm saying is the optics of it as a businessman at this age, we cannot get caught up. She listen to Chief Keef and you listen to Isley Brothers. You know, as a man, you can want to think, hey, I can pull a 19-year-old. You know it's about money. If she was 25, 30, we would be rolling with it. But 19, you know she wants some money, man. You knew that. Okay. So when she asked for something, why you mad? Why you mad? That's what she came to this for. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about America. Yeah. Why we protecting him when he came in it about money? You put yourself in that situation, not us.
Okay, so
thinking that you're a player. No.
I'm listening.
You don't have to answer this. You don't have to answer this. How many children you have? 3. Do you have more than one child?
Yes.
Do you have more than one child mother?
Yes.
Okay. Trust. Do you have more than one child mother?
For sure.
Rich, do you have more than one child mother?
You ask me?
Yes.
6 kids, 6 different women. I ain't never won the same hole twice.
That's the fucking question in her.
I'm giving you the answer. I'm a real bad man. I got 6 women, 6 kids. No hole twice.
Okay, so I have multiple kids from 2 different child mothers. Here's my fucking point. Here's my point. Based on scripture, based on structure, based on ancient comedics, based on ancient African spirituality. The moral thing to do is to be with a woman and have kids by that woman, not have children out of wedlock, not divorce. So, excuse me, if we gonna judge him based off that, then we all guilty, nigga.
I ain't never said I wasn't guilty. I'd have fucked the little bitch my goddamn self. What the fuck you talking about? Don't get it twisted.
But my point
Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying he made a bad fucking decision with all that money and he had all that shit going on and he structured a contract. He with Disney. All that's called a bad decision. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not gonna sit here and stand behind you and you made a bad decision. Just say, Unc, I fucked up. The little bitch got me. Here go the money. The pussy was good. Just say that, man. Quit trying to act like this bitch is invalid. He did that. I don't give a fuck about her.
Right.
Trim these tricks. If you get caught up in that trick bag, that's what he did.
For sure.
You know, and all us will.
We got to go on. We got a lot of shit.
Yes, sir.
We spent
yes, sir.
All right, let's go to the next one.